chicken in pineapple, clucking pineapples. Actually, there's an idea. Let's try and shove a chicken in a pineapple. All right, start off. What we're gonna do is cut this pineapple completely in two. You're gonna need a really sharp knife. Hopefully, this is gonna be sharp enough. And it is sharp enough, or it's just a case of this pineapple is really, really ripe. Oh, it smells nice. Now this is the bit I don't know how I'm going to do. Well, would have been nice if I'd gone through that bit as well, but never mind. Okay, now what we need to do is take this bit out in the middle. So we're going to try and cut around this, but without damaging the shell, and you'll see why a little bit later on. Which I've just done, gone right through it. Never mind. We will persevere. Did you see me move suddenly then? That's because I stuck the knife in my finger. So when you're playing with sharp objects, you should be really, really careful. Oh, do you know what? I can see some of you sitting at home going, oh! Thinking this is so painful and dreadful. It is. Right. Actually, do you know what? This is harder than it looks. I'm surprised Anne hasn't, like, clipped me round the ear hole by now. I need a spoon. What, this is a spoon. Now the whole thing's falling apart. It's actually, the pineapple is too ripe. What I intended to do, we're going to carry on doing this, but we're going to do something slightly differently. What I intended to do was actually put the chicken stuff and blah 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 inside the pineapple, to make it really nice, to just be fancy and clever. It's gone wrong. Never mind. We're going to do it in something else instead. Unfortunately, we've ended up with only half the chicken. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to stop.
Half the chicken?
Half the chicken.
Half the pineapple?
Half the pineapple. I'm confused. Take some chicken. What I've got here is a couple of breasts, I think. Yeah, they are. And I want to just cube it up. If you're one of those people that don't like handling raw meat, yeah, I'm with you. I don't either. It's always difficult to hang on to, and it's always slimy and horrible. But if you, what you can always do, if you buy it from a supermarket, like we bought it from a supermarket, or a big supermarket, nothing you do. But if you go to a butcher's, they will prepare the meat however you want it. So if you want it cubed up, just ask them to do that and they'll do it for you. So you can avoid actually having to handle or cut meat if you don't like doing it. A little splodge of Well, I use extra virgin olive oil. You could use any oil really. I would actually, what would be better is a nutty oil, sesame seed oil. That would be better for this, but I don't have sesame seed oil, I have extra virgin olive oil. So we're just going to heat that up, and then we are going to, stay there, grab said chicken and give it a fry up for 10 minutes. We need 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Hoisin sauce, 1 tablespoon of garlic paste or garlic puree we're going to use. Right, have a look at this. Okay, this is chicken's all sort of, for the most part, it's nicely cooked through, and it's looking a bit browned off. What we will do is we set this chicken aside. If we don't hang on to it for a few minutes. And then we add this little concoction in here. Right, put the chicken back in. Not the chicken. Do you know what? Pineapple and chicken, they sound very similar, so I'm getting very confused. Okay, what we need to do is just cook this sauce down till it thickens up a little bit. Starting to look that way, and then we add back our chicken back in and keep stirring until it is complete, so it covers the pineapple and the chicken, or the chicken and the pineapple, depending on which way round you like to look at it. Right, let's give that a few minutes. Right, that's all nicely done and ready to serve. Now, as I was saying, ideally what we wanted to do was actually put this stuff back inside that shell of the pineapple, because one, it's like would look quite cool, look nice, and and two, saves them washing up. Right. Things go wrong. Oh, things go wrong. As you know, when I cut up the pineapple, that went wrong. I also forgot to add the chicken stock before I put the chicken in. So, never mind, we can rescue this. So even when things go wrong, you can still rescue the situation. And what we're going to do, it's 100 mils of chicken stock. I'm just going to pour that in. We're going to bring it to the boil, because what we want to do is reduce it all down. So we're going to bring this to the boil and then reduce the sauce down to a nice thick sauce. Hopefully it'll go down and thicken up still, even though we've done things in the wrong order. Quite often with cooking, you can get away with things in the wrong order, or things, quite often get away with things. So let's see if we can with this, or whether it's going to be a complete and utter disaster. Now you can see Now if you look here, it's starting to, I don't know how well that shows up on the camera, hopefully quite well, but it's starting to reduce down, it's starting to thicken. So we're going to just keep going for a bit longer, keep this boiling. So I think we might get away with this. Okay, I think we are just about there now. I think if I reduce that down any more, it's going to burn instead of reduce. So we're going to call that a day. Turn the heat off. And I think now we're ready to serve it up. Just got to finish boiling the rice and plate it up. So let's see what it's like. But I've got my friend Martin here who's going to try it for us, and he's going to cast his opinion. He doesn't even know what it is.
No, it's not bad. What is it?
It's okay, it's kind of complicated because it's actually supposed to be inside a pineapple, and I called it what did I call it?
Clucking Pineapple.
No, it's chicken. It's clucking pineapple or pineapple stuffed clucking chicken thing, whatever. So, but any good?
Tastes like pork.
Tasty. No,
It's chicken that tastes like pork.
He didn't tenderise the chicken in that, so fine.
Anyway, despite all the disasters and that it all went wrong, it's still edible. It's not quite as good as it should have turned out, but hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, please click that subscribe button down below, and ring that bell, as they say, ding the bell, to receive notifications. Until next time,